G'day guys, what's going on? Super here, welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to be going over my round 4 review and the Thursday night teams. I scored 2,049, pretty bad score from me last week, and actually dropped in the ranks, which was not great. Only won one game as well, which is pretty annoying. But anyway, we'll look forward to this week. So we've got Docherty. So most people probably have Docherty as well. It's really frustrating that he's injured, but then again, it's probably a blessing that he's actually injured because he's been playing so bad. So we can actually get rid of him and not be the type of person who just gets rid of him because he's playing poor. He's actually got an injury, which is good, but not good for him. Good for our side, just get him out straight away. But yeah, that'll give us like 564k, which is not too bad, but we can't get a Dawson or Stewart straight from him, which is unfortunate. We do have 31 trades, so hopefully I can use a trade boost this week. I might have to use a trade boost. I think that's what I'll do. But anyway, I had Dacos. He killed at 151. Gimby got 40, which is pretty weak from him. I think, yeah, he's obviously playing this week, which is good. There was actually some worries that he wasn't going to play. So we've only got we've got 33 minutes left until the game starts. So hopefully I can get this video out for everyone. McKenna, he was playing well. He had a few kick-ins last week, which was good. So he scored pretty well. Still has like a negative break even, I believe it is. Oh, he's got a break even of 11, not too bad. Then Jones, he's just bloody failed pick. Never should have picked him. He's just been absolutely garbage. I think Bruce is it. He's just been a lot better than Jones. Hopefully this doesn't bite me. I think he'll probably play well this week. Hopefully not. But I just get the feeling as soon as I trade him out, he'll probably score like 100 or something because Keith is down or whatever. And I think Crozier's out as well. Past few scores haven't been the greatest. But yeah, I don't know what to do with him. I think I'm just going to get rid of him because his break even's like 36, but like that's pretty low still. But probably just have to get rid of him at this point. And then Cowan, I actually put him on the field over Wilmont. I was on a loophole. That didn't work out the best. Only 1 point extra, but you'll take that, I guess. And then we had the VC on Laird. Didn't go too well. He was getting tagged the first half, and then he broke away in the second half. Had the C on Bont, which wasn't too bad. He's one of those guys who looks like each week, he plays unreal the first half and then he drops off a bit. That definitely isn't the case for Dawson. He's absolutely killed it last week. What did he get, like a 173 it was? Yeah, that's absolutely crazy. But yeah, definitely someone I might trade in. I think like it's either him or Stewart this week. I feel like Dawson's probably the one who's just going to get... Oh, it's hard to say really, isn't it? Like, you'd think that Dawson would be more out of reach. He's got the Blues he plays pretty well against, and then he's got Hawks, and then the Pies. I don't know. The lineup gets a bit tougher. Couple of decent games towards the end of the year. And Tom Stewart, who's he got? Got West Coast. Could be due for a massive score. Mitch Duncan, though, coming back. I think he was taking a couple kickouts, but don't think it really matters. He did only score the 92 though, which was a bit surprising. Is he going to score that well against West Coast if it is a thrashing? But probably won't be a thrashing. I don't know. It just all depends on Jeremy Cameron. Jeremy Cameron would be a great pickup as well. But yeah, he's just at that awkward price. I think he's at like 550k, so we can't really get him in. I wish I started him, but yeah, he's a massive risk, I guess, because he's a key forward. But yeah, he's just playing unbelievably well, so that's great. And then yeah, Tom Green, he's been underperforming. Same with Cornelio, really annoying. And then Setterfield might be on the chopping blocks this week. We'll have to wait and see. 85 break even. I think he can still produce like an 100 average, I guess. But he's just like one of those guys. I think he's got more of a tougher fixture coming up. Like, don't think he's going to score awfully great in the next couple of weeks. Got some pretty good sides in there. Maybe clears up a bit against Richmond, and then he's got to go like West Coast and North, which isn't the worst. But yeah, I think I'm going to have to get rid of him, honestly, just to get some cash freed up for next week's trades. Hopefully I can try and get Dawson and Stewart in the same, like, next week, hopefully. His break-even 69. I don't know, like, maybe Dawson might cop a bit of a tag tonight, but I doubt it. He probably will, though, over Laird, so maybe that's a Laird VC option, but I don't know. I think they're still going to like focus on Laird. He's got some good scores here in the past. But yeah, VC options is another one that I'm not too sure about. At this point, I think I'd rather hold on to Hopper over Setterfield. Yeah, Hopper's got the 15 break even, so he's got a fair bit of cash to be made still. And then I just think he's a bit more of like a better player for some reason, but they're pretty like equal over like Setterfield and Hopper. But I feel like I'll just hold on to Hopper. Could get rid of him this week, but they got Sydney. I don't know. Might burn me to trade him out in Setterfield, and then Ashcroft was scoring well. Mackenzie, I was debating whether to field him or Chandler last week, and I flipped the coin and picked Mackenzie. Just in case, that they actually were going to win against the Cats, because I was absolutely crapping myself at the game in the first half. I had to go to the bar and stop watching the game because I was actually worried we were going to lose, but, we came back, which was good. And then, Baker scored pretty poorly. That's more like the Baker that I'm aware of, compared to his 95 score that he scored a couple of weeks ago, I think. And then Darcy got 125, which is great. He's finally coming good, I guess. Just got to hope. I think is Witt's playing this week. We could be in for a chance to VC him this week. He's not playing, so yeah, definitely going to put the VC on Sean Darcy, I reckon then. I think he's a pretty safe bet, actually, at this point. Hopefully he's just going to play really well. And then that leaves us the option to be able to put the C on Dacos if we just want to risk it. But I think Darcy should get like a 150, hopefully, and just really boost his break even back up. Even though he's got a low break even now, I think he's due for a pretty large score this week. Hopefully he can do that. And then Marshall, who's he got Collingwood, so he might be in for a big one as well. He could be another captain option because Darcy Cameron's still out. Then Dunkley, who's he playing? Got North, could be a big one from him actually, but North seem to be pretty decent this year, which is pretty surprising. But yeah, LDU and that just carrying the side. And then Taranto, 114. Probably don't really like his chances against Sydney, but we'll just check out his past scores. Nothing too big in there. Rosie's got Melbourne. Rosie hasn't been the greatest, to be honest. It's kind of one of those picks that everyone's picked him, but he hasn't turned out to be great. He's been alright. And then Goulden. Yeah, Goulden might be in for a sneaky chance of going well. But yeah, he's probably one of those riskier options if you want to do the VC on him. But I don't know, it's pretty silly, but he might score pretty well. Just get the feeling with him. And then, Zeeble, 92, not the worst from him. At least, I can see where the massive issues are on my field. It's clearly in defence. I've got Liam Jones scoring 45s. That just has to stop. Seriously, I'm going to have to just get rid of him. Cannot deal with his crap anymore. Who we got here? Zeeble. Hopefully, he can bounce back and score a 110 this week. But yeah, 92 is not too bad from him, to be honest. And Sheasel's just absolute gem, honestly. He's going to go up 53k this week, which is great. Hasn't scored below 110. Absolutely ridiculous. Now we've got Chandler and Ferg Green on the bench. Not too bad. Hopefully they can continue to make a bit of money. At least Fergus has got some cash gen to be made now. He scored a 73, which is pretty good. But yeah, we'll go over my trades, obviously. So I'll probably go with, obviously we're going to trade out Docherty, Liam Jones as well. So I'm actually thinking about, even though I'm a Cats supporter, I think I'm going to trade in Jordan Dawson at this point, just to be, I feel like I've just been watching him play. He's been playing unreal. He's half mid, half taking the kick outs. He's just looking like he's in great form. But yeah, he might get tagged tonight. I'll just have Wait, I'll just have to double check on the lineup. I was looking at it for, wasn't I? But a couple of good rounds hopefully coming up, and yeah, he's got West Coast coming up. Gold Coast plays West Coast twice, Gold Coast twice. Not too bad there. I think we'll just have to get him in. As much as we're chasing points, I think I'll just do it because even though I really want to get in Stewart, I think I'm just going to go with Dawson. He's a bit more like durable in terms of not getting injured, so we'll probably bring in Dawson. And I was going to trade out McKenzie, but he should be pretty right to play now that like Day's out, so he should start scoring well. I think I was going to go with a left of field option. Bring in Nick Haynes if I can. He does have the orange on him at the moment, the exclamation mark. I just need another guy in defence that's capable of scoring at least 90. He scored around like 90 for the first couple of games this season, so I feel like he's nearly back at his best, and he could be a guy that goes up a fair bit in cash. I think getting on him now at 400k isn't the worst thing. Just cannot afford to keep playing Liam Jones and him dishing out 45s. It's absolutely frustrating. And yeah, that will. So what? I'll still need some money there. So I'll probably have to get rid of Setters. Unfortunately, have to get rid of him this week. Then I'll just swing like Goulden up into the midfield, and then I'll be able to get Van Ruin in. I won't finalise this trade. Probably won't finalise the trade until tomorrow at 5 p.m. when I actually can see if Hayes is playing or not, but I highly doubt that he's not playing. But yeah, this is probably what I'll go with at the moment. And that will leave me 126k left, which will be pretty good. So I can try and make a play at getting Tom Stewart next week, hopefully. We'll have to see. I don't really want to trade out anyone else in the midfield, but we might have to do something like that. Maybe Chandler goes out or something if he doesn't score as good, but he still has heaps of money to be made. I just feel like I need to get onto the defenders, but then again, Clayton Oliver, and I don't have Tim English as well, which is a bit of a concern. Really need to get those guys in, but it's super frustrating not owning them. I just feel like I'm just going to have to play it out for a bit. Like Darcy's somewhat covering him. I'm losing about 20 points for the last 2 weeks, but yeah, I've been losing a fair bit more than that throughout the season. So I'm just going to pray that he drops in price eventually. But if Darcy's scoring like this, I don't really need to get him in at the moment. But yeah, hopefully he can drop in price. Same with Oliver. I feel like the value is really in defence at this point. I don't know if Nick Haynes is going to be a keeper, but I just feel like I just need him in my side. Just someone else to score like at least a 90 in defence, because I'm really lacking the points in defence at the minute. But at the moment, we'll just get rid of Hayes at the moment. Just wait for the teams to be confirmed. So we'll just swing Chesser into defence, and then we'll what will we do here? We'll just put Goulden up into the midfield for the moment. Oh wait, I have to reset the trades, don't I? Okay. As much as I want to give it another week and hold on to Jones, I'm just not going to do it. I'm just sick of him scoring crap. So really hope this doesn't bite me. It's going to bite me, I can tell, but hope it doesn't. Anyway, we'll just get onto the trade I'll do for the moment. And yeah, we can activate the trade tomorrow night, like the boost, if something does go. If Hayes does actually get named, which I feel like he's not going to get dropped anyway, but just better safe than sorry, really. So we'll just trade out Jones and Docherty at the moment. Just make sure everything's alright. We can bring in. I'll bring Goulden there. Van Ruin, where are you, mate? Yeah, so Van Ruin's going to make a fair bit of cash, hopefully. If he can stay into the side, I hope he can. But I feel like we'll just put Chandler on the field over Van Ruin, to be honest. But yeah, Van Ruin, what's he got? Negative 71 break even, which is clutch for cash gen. Constable might be back this week, which is what you'd love to see. We'll put Cowan on the bench just in case he scores well and we get a loophole there. Better put Goulden on for the moment. Yeah, so we've got plenty of time tomorrow to make our final decisions. We could start doing some loopholes as well. Is there any loopholes in tonight's game in the midfield? Not really. Kind of want to put the VC on Laird. But, I'll just risk it for the biscuit at this point. We'll go with Darcy, I reckon, just something a bit more unique. He's got what? Who's even in the Gold Coast side? Maybe Marby Chol might be playing in the midfield. In the ruck. Maybe he isn't. I still got this Ned Moyle bloke. See how he goes against Shrek. He'll probably get destroyed. But yeah, I think we'll just put, Shrek in there. Luke Jackson did score pretty well as well last weekend, which is a bit frustrating. But yeah, it is what it is. Any key outs? We'll just have a look at where they've got Liam Jones as full back. So I just feel like Josh Bruce is better than Liam Jones at this point as a Supercoach pick. And yeah, I've really stuffed up picking him. Shouldn't have picked him. What about the Cats? So Duncan's lined up in the centre. So, Tom Stewart's probably a bit safer to pick him now. Don't really know who else I'm looking out for. Yeah, so I don't know. I think Will Day might be out for a couple of weeks. So hopefully Mackenzie can play this week. If not, we might have to flick him off somehow. But that might just ruin my trade plans. But I don't know. I think I'll just have to get rid of Setterfield for Nick Haynes. Otherwise, I could just go something like this and just not trade in Nick Haynes and field a couple rookies on my field in my defence. It's pretty silly, but I know, if they all score 80 somehow, that'd be great. But the issue is my defence, and I really need to work on my defence somehow. So maybe I can just hold. I could downgrade Setterfield and hopefully get in Stewart eventually, but I don't think I can afford him actually. No. Yeah, it's just a bit of a stitch up. I think I'll have to just get the value out of Hayes because he's around 400k. I can easily see him get to 500k. And then if he starts playing good or his role's not great, I can just flick him off to like a premium. Maybe I can get him to a Oliver. But yeah, we'll have to do the eye test on Cornelio as well this week. Could just swing him to a primo in defence or like a Clayton Oliver. But yeah, this will be my side for the moment. Probably have Nick Haynes in this spot in defence as well. I think we'll do the punt on him. So I've had him in my draft team. So where is he? Go to the league. Here it is. The absolute cursed draft team you'll ever see in your life. Imagine starting all three of these blokes. They got Taron Thomas. Oh, no wonder I can't even win games. Got Matt Crouch, Bowes, picked Hayes up. It was actually a clutch pickup. Taron Thomas hasn't come back yet. Well, that's going to work out great. Tom Lynch got injured. Absolute garbage. Anyway, enough of that crap. I won't look at that shit. But yeah, that's my side. Hopefully I can get this video out for you guys on time. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the face reveal as well. I'll probably keep posting like this. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. Hopefully you go well. And you beat me if you're versing me in the cash league. But I don't know, hopefully I can bounce back myself. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you later.